What is up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I want to go through my leg workout that I'd done a couple of days ago. Actually, I was meant to do a voiceover when I'd done the workout, but I'm going to do it today instead. So before I go into that, I just want to give you a brief overview of what my goals are at the minute. I think I did mention that I was going to talk about that in a previous video. I didn't get round to it. So basically, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been bodybuilding for over 18 years now. I've been training for over 18 years. I'm a two-time natural British bodybuilding champion. Bit of a tongue twister there. I done my first show in 2014 where I won a British title. And 2016 I competed and I won another British title. And then I retired. And only because I fell out of love with competing in bodybuilding. But I found a new sport recently. So last year I took up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And for me, it was just something that I wanted to challenge myself with. And I've done a bit of research on it and I felt that this could be something that I could get my teeth in and possibly compete in. And if you know me, I'm a very competitive person. I like to compete. I'm a sore loser. And in bodybuilding, I've actually never lost. I'm not trying to be big-headed, but every show that I've done, I've won. And, you know, I do like the fact that when I decide to compete in something, I have to go all in because I don't like losing. And I'm sure, you know, you might be the same. But when it comes to anything that I can put a lot of time and energy into, I want to make sure that I'm getting a good result. So I took up jiu-jitsu 9 months ago now. And it's gone pretty fast and it's crazy how it's just got me way out of my comfort zone. You know, been training for over 18 years. I've got into a different sport and yes, strength, I can use my strength, but technique is everything in jiu-jitsu. And it's humbled me. It's humbled me when you spar and roll with people that are smaller than you, not as strong, but can tie you up with technique. So it's something that I'm really enjoying at the minute. Like I said, I'm 9 months into this jiu-jitsu journey and it is something that I'm going to be doing for a long, long time. Now, bodybuilding, you know, training, lifting weights, getting stronger is always going to be there for me. But the competing side of it won't be. Who knows though? You never know. I might want to come back in a couple of years and do a bodybuilding show. But for now, I'm still focusing on training in the gym, getting stronger, looking after my physique. But I am going to compete in jiu-jitsu this year. So I haven't really told anyone a date, but I don't want to say it just yet, just in case I decide that I'm not ready for it. And it's like anything that you go into, you want to feel confident that you have got what it takes. And for me, it was the same with bodybuilding. You know, I wanted to make sure I won. And you don't always know because it's not up to you. You know, you've got other people there and it's judges that are going to judge you on your physique against other guys. But when I'd done my first show back in 2014, I did intend to compete the year before in 2013, but I just wasn't confident. So I made sure that I had the physique that I knew was capable of winning in the novice category. And I won my first show. And this will be the same with jiu-jitsu. I'm going to go into this having the confidence in my ability in a white belt category. So I'll be competing against all different white belts. And when it comes to jiu-jitsu, yes, you know, strength does matter, but technique is going to be what's more important. So that means I have to put a lot of time in. I have to put the reps in. So I do feel like I need another 3 or 4 months so I can go into the first competition knowing that I've got the basics now down. And then the strength, the fitness, all these things that I've got as a foundation that I've built up over the years will help me. because I will be going against people that might not lift weights and just do jiu-jitsu. So I'm excited for that. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you any dates yet, but I will keep you updated in more videos. But what I would like, guys, if you want to know more about me and my journey, please let me know in the comments below, because a lot of my videos I've been doing lately are content on how I can help you, education. But I did notice that my full day of eating, where that's about me and showing you what I do, has got more views than my other videos. So please, if you do like this type of content that I'm going to share with you, just drop this video a like. Make sure you subscribe already, because 70% of the people that watch this haven't subscribed. And just comment below if this is something that you want to see, because I'm more than happy to share my journey if it can help you, inspire you, motivate you, and maybe know more about me. But like I said, jiu-jitsu is new for me, and I'm excited to share what I do, because there's a lot you can learn when you go into different sports, but health and fitness is going to be the foundation. Strong, having some muscle, fit, healthy, looking after your body. And in actual fact, it's made me more laser focused on building my physique, not necessarily like packing on tons of muscle, but just making sure that I'm not kind of neglecting it because I'm doing a different sport. And at the minute, I'm doing 5 sessions at jiu-jitsu and 4 workouts in the gym. So I can talk about that in another video, where I'm trying to balance my recovery, making sure that I'm staying injury free. And again, that's another video that I can talk about when it comes to injuries, because I have had my niggles more than I would like in this journey so far. So without further ado, I'm going to show you my leg training. And what I will do, I will kind of briefly go over why I'm doing the exercises, because you might want to see how my strength training has differed now that I'm doing jiu-jitsu. I'm not building muscle. So yeah, stay tuned for this. And like always, guys, if you've got any questions, just shoot them in the comments below. Hey guys, so here you can see I'm doing a leg press. The reason why I want to do a leg press, the first exercise, is when it comes to squatting variations, squatting movements, I don't do them regularly. So I want to make sure that I'm getting some good blood in the muscle, warming up the knees before I do any type of squats. And I feel like for me, leg pressing, leg extensions are a lot safer. So this definitely complements my jiu-jitsu, because you need to have some good strength when it comes to pressing, pushing people away with your legs. So this is definitely going to be an exercise that I'm going to keep in my routine. The weight isn't too heavy here, but I haven't trained legs super hard for a while, so it's just a case of building it up. And then we have the second exercise, which is the squatting variation. Again, not super heavy, but I really like this. I forgot what it's called now. Safety bar. It's such a good way of keeping the pressure off my lower back. I do like front squats. I'm not a fan of back squats, but this safety bar is really, really good. Keeps me in a good position, and you can load it up, but I'm slowly building it up. I have neglected legs for a good couple of years because I've just not wanted to worry about building bigger legs. But now it's more about strength. It's more about keeping everything there and not losing it. So I'll keep those squats in for a while as well. And then I do like to do a lot of single leg stuff. This is going to help with balance. This is going to help with mobility and keeping the knees strong. So I either do these lunges, or I'll do split squats. And you can use kettlebells, you can use dumbbells, whatever you favor. Again, this is not too heavy. If you've seen my previous training footage on my Instagram, I'm pretty strong when it comes to legs, but this workout here is just kind of getting back into the swing of things. I don't want serious DOM, so I can't train jiu-jitsu. So it's a case of just building that strength up, and then I will start to progress my lifts. And that's something that I talk about a lot. If you want to get strong, you have to progress your lifts. And this means tracking, this means keeping the same training plan so you can keep consistent with those exercises. Last exercise is one of my favorites is a Dumbbell Rdls. And again, the weight isn't too heavy. I think I've got up to 60 kilos before. But one thing a little tip I want to give you when it comes to doing RDLs is keeping that back straight. I do come over a bit too much. You don't have to go that low, but you don't want to have a rounded back, because this is where you're going to get injuries. But this is definitely a staple when it comes to doing any type of leg training for me. Hitting those hamstrings, hitting the back here. So that is it. Very quick, simple leg workout. I'll put the, you'll obviously see the sets and reps that I do. I keep it lowish volume. And this is the result. My legs are not that big. I've never had massive legs. It's a lot of body fat there. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. So that's it. So hope you found that helpful, guys. Just a quick little voiceover of my leg workout I done a couple of days ago. Like I mentioned, the volume is low at the minute. And what I do is I always like to keep the sets. I don't do too many sets, because I don't believe in just doing work for the sake of work. I always look at it as quality over quantity. Yes, I could have done another 10 sets of work. I could have done some more leg extensions. I could have added more sets to the workout to get maybe more of a pump, maybe feel that I'm working out harder. But the reality is, are you really going to progress in terms of strength if you're just adding more work? So what I'll do with that, I'll keep that workout there. Next time I'll do it, I'll just increase the load. And then you just keep increasing the load until recovery is poor. So you will get to a point where the load is quite high, the volume is quite high, and your legs can't take it, the recovery can't take it. So that's where you drop the volume a little bit more. But you're not going to get stronger if you keep just adding more sets and just try and get a pump and just try to, just do more work, because more isn't always better. Quality over quantity. And I always tell my clients that, and that's the way I go into every single workout. I'd rather do 6 really intense, hard sets than 12 sets at 50%. Now that workout wasn't extremely intense, but again, I'm coming into a leg workout where I haven't trained for a while with my legs, movements that I haven't done, and I want to be aware of how much I can handle at the minute, so I can progress and so I can make sure that I'm training jiu-jitsu. Because when it comes to doing jiu-jitsu, that is quite taxing on our body physically, and I want to make sure that I can do it all. And you can, but you just need to be aware. You just need to just look at how much you can do on a certain day. Don't push it too much. And when you know that you can push it, push it. Like, awareness is so hard when it comes to training, because you can either go all out or you can do nothing at all. And sometimes if you're doing too much, you're going to burn out. You can get injured. If you're not doing enough, you're not going to get a result. So it takes time. I've been training for over 18 years now. And I still am learning about my body, how much I can handle, how much I can't. And there's so many different variables that come into play as well. So without me waffling on, I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to see more of that type of style, please let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, because, a lot of people, like I said, they do watch this, but they don't subscribe. And it really does help me build my channel. So I appreciate that, guys. See you in the next video.